Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for being here. Today I have a haul from Kmart. Kmart have recently released some new paper pads. They've released 4 paper pads and of course I had to buy all 4. So I thought I would do a quick review with you so you guys can see what you can get. So we have this one which is called the ombre paper pad and those are the colours there. Then we have a marble one, a textured papers one, and we have a tie-dye one. So let's open them up and see what they look like. Okay, so I might do this way, that way you guys can see all of the paper. It is 160 GSM, so it's actually a really nice thickness. I'm a pink girl, so this is right up my alley. We have this one. There's like 3. 1, 2, yep, 3. Just don't know how to count. This beautiful blue and purple. I'm really impressed with the thickness actually. You could definitely make a card out of this as an actual base rather than just for the decorations. This is beautiful. I like this one. It's like a cloudy rainbow. This feels really nice. If this is anything to go by, then the other should be fabulous. It's nice and smooth. This is their textured cardstock, so it's not like that at all. I'd actually say that they're along the same thickness. It's just that this feels a little bit shinier because of the texture. This paper is definitely thicker than the 6x6 pads. So the 6x6 pads doesn't have a GSM on it, but I would say it's just a little bit thicker than this. Not a lot now that I'm feeling it, but it is definitely thicker than the 6x6 pads. Then we have this nice one. It's nice to see some kind of boy colours in here too. Not that it needs to be a gender specific thing, but my eldest boy really likes blues and greens. So this is right up his alley. I mean, tie-dye. Tie-dye really goes for anybody really, doesn't it? That's beautiful. I really like that one. So that is the tie-dye. Then we have the texture paper one. So this one I literally purchased just for the terrazzo and for the wood grain. So let's see what they look like in real life. Okay, so I'll put this one on the side as well so we can see it all. This one is... Yep, so this one's 3 as well. It is really nice. It's actually very similar to my desk colour, and even it's showing a little bit nicer on camera than it is in person, but that doesn't take away from how nice it is in person. And then we have this one. I love this. I'm glad that you actually get 3 pieces. Sometimes I was saying this in one of my last videos, I get deterred from using certain things or certain products that I purchase because I don't want them to run out or I don't want to waste them. And I'm the same with paper. I just tend to hoard it. So the fact that there's 3 gives me a little bit more confidence in actually using it, because if I use one, I still have 2 left. A marble. I'm not really a fan of these type of marbles. I find them really hard to use unless I'm using them as like a background with then another background on top of it. But it is still very pretty. Ooh, I like this one. This would go with anything. You could do a beachy theme, a rustic theme, a Greek theme. Like this is just really, really nice. Well, this is pretty too. It's like a slate. Getting a lot of ideas from this paper pad. It's nice to be inspired by something, and they really weren't expensive. I think that these were $6 a pack, and you get 24 sheets that have 8 designs, and it's really not that bad, especially for the quality of the paper. In my craft haul video, I showed you the Cardstock paper, that 6x6 pad, and for the vibrancy of these colors, I would say that this is better than the Cardstock paper pad for sure in respect to the vibrancy of the colors. A sand one there. I like how on camera that actually does show up really 3D, so that's really nice. And then we have a water one as well. That's really, really good. Once again, that's called the texture paper pad. Now we have the marble paper. Now Kmart have come out with a 6x6 version of this because I own it. And I know because of this particular piece of paper here, I'm not the biggest fan of that 6x6 paper pad. The colours aren't really me. However, I did really like this one and the blue. So I'm hoping that this is different to the 6x6. So let's see. Okay, so once again, we have some marble. Well, it's the marble kit. I'm going to get marble. Sometimes I swear I'm special. Okay, we have this one. This is the one that I was saying that exists in their 6x6 that they had previously released. This is very pretty. I like this one. A rainbow. It's very artsy, this one. It looks like a piece of artwork and then you could layer on top of it. This is where we're starting to get some, it's not gold, it's kind of showing up as a little bit gold, but it's more yellow. It's meant to look, of course, marbled. A nice green. These would be good if you're doing a beachy theme, I think, or even like a crystal-y type of a theme. Beautiful blue. Even if you're doing a card or a project for an artist, this would look really nice too. This is the one that I purchased it for. I wish that this was more gold. They could have really highlighted this particular paper pad by actually putting the gold accents in, which would have made this look 10 times better, I think, for those. I think we've only got two that have kind of got like a gold ripple through it. This is showing up a lot brighter on camera because of my ring light. In person, this is a lot more duller, a lot more tarnishy type of a paper gold, not a metallic gold, but it is still beautiful. I do still really like that one. And that's the end of that paper pad. And the last paper pad we have is their ombre version. Okay, so well, I've already ripped the front cover off, so that's going great. Okay, so we have some purple and pink. That's lovely. Blue and orange. Oh, this is nice. This is like a pink with a purple, yellow, and like an apricot. That's really nice. Let's see if I can get that in frame a bit better. Blue and green. This is really pretty too. I like this one. This is the type of background that I tend to make myself using the Tim Holtz Distressed Oxide inks. It's my favorite thing to do. Ink it up a little bit and then do a splatter of water so that it gets that distressed look. That tends to be where my focus is when I do cards, is to do and create my own background. So I like this because it's within that theme. And realistically, if I wanted to achieve that same look, I could just ink over these spots with the same colors and then splatter the water. It's a bit redundant, I guess, because the color's already there, but putting the ink on top is only going to make those particular areas stand out. So if you were to do the edges in the corresponding colors and then ink, water splat that, I think that would make a really good effect. This is pretty too. I think I've only got a couple more. And then the orange and the blue. So it's just a quick video, guys, just showing you the new papers that are at Kmart. As I said, these retail for, I believe it was $6. At my local Kmart, there was 4 paper pads. So I'm not sure if there's any more. I didn't see any more where I shop. But if you're looking for some more colored paper, I would definitely check this out if I was you, because it's really good. It's really nice quality. I don't have any issues with the Kmart paper, whether it be cutting in my Cricut or using it in a die machine. And I mean, for the price, you can't really go wrong. If there's any in here that I don't really like, I usually just flip it over and use the white side, and that's what I use to create either the layers or like if I need a piece of white in something, I can use that, or I can just give it to my boys to play with. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.